here, reach over to one side, let's say over to the right. Inhale into those ribs, coming up and over to the other side. Breathing here. And coming up and open out. Okay, maybe scoot back, just keep an eye on this camera too, you know. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and do some stuff to get the energy moving, get ourselves warmed up, and then we'll take it to the mats. So here's version one, where you can just bend the knees and reach out like that, or hands to the hips, okay? And it's like a gentle squat here. Okay, if you wanna add a little something on your way up, you could go to the balls of the feet. If you want to take it a little further, you can take your arms back and add a little hop with it, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and up and down here. And when you come down, really kind of sit down into it. Do a little bit of a squat here. And breathing. And I'm really thinking abdominals stay on as I'm lifting. And I'm not going to go super deep, I should say, at first on this first one. Let's kind of keep it a little more mellow. And let's do 10 more. And 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. If you're warm enough, you can turn the heat off. And then let's go ahead and we're going to take it into, let's do abdominals first, and then we're going to work on some planks. Okay, so you can grab the mat now. You're going to come on your back, and then you're going to go ahead and put the right hand behind your head. Left arm, if you've got room, goes out to the left side and kind of just presses into the ground for stability. Bend that left knee in. So right hand is behind your head, left knee is into your chest. And then you're going to take it across towards that bent knee. You're going to lift your upper body and rotate. There you go. And then as you lower down, left leg goes out straight. And again, coming up and rotate and reach it out. And again, exhale, inhale, and exhale. And inhale. Good, and this is 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Good. Now same leg, same thing, except this time, if it feels okay for you, you're going to take the leg straight up and rotate. Good, and keep going here. So you're thinking of right ribs towards your left hip as you rotate here, and reach, and lift. And if you feel like, oh, maybe I'm going to be better if I take both hands behind my head, feel free to do that too. And last 5. 1, and 2, and 3, 4, and 5. Good. Just for a moment, hug the knees into the chest. Rock yourself side to side here. And then you can extend your legs back out. And then left hand behind your head. Right hand goes out. And then you can bend your right knee into the chest. And then you're going to exhale. The upper body comes up and twist towards that bent leg. And then lower out. And again, exhale, rotate. 3. We're going to 10 on these. And 4. And 5. And 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good. Same thing, but now leg goes straight and lifts, and then you rotate. And lift and rotate. 2. And 3. 4. 5. 6. Remember the option, both hands behind this head. 8. 9. and 10. Good. Hug those knees into the chest, rock side to side. Let's do one more abdominal here. So you're gonna interlace the hands behind the head, and if it is a lot on your neck, feel free to keep your head down. Otherwise, exhale, upper body lifts up. Extend the legs out. Now, all you're gonna do is lower those legs, keep them straight, and lift them up. You can go as low as you feel comfortable, and it feels good on the back. So you're pressing those abdominals into the mat. The minute the back starts to lift, that means you've gone too far, and you might start to feel it in your back. And up and down. Good. Let's do 4 more. And 3. And 2. And last one. Good. One more time, knees into the chest. Rock side to side, and you can roll over to the side or roll up through the center to come up. And we'll come up to standing. I'm just going to scoot this out of the way. All right, let's go for our second set. So remember, you can switch it up. You can do the more mellow version or rotate between the two. What's that? Okay, and then you're gonna go ahead and arms back or on the hips, whichever version, and up and down here. Here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice.
You can tell who the heavy one is.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go in and do a little bit of plank. I don't know, do you want to do it on, I like to do it on the ground. Do you want to do it on the mat? Or you can do it here. Do you have a preference? Like this is just a little softer. Okay, so let me show you some options here. Wrist problems go down to the forearms. Otherwise, we're gonna hold it with the hands here. Do you have your phone in here?
Yeah.
Can I have it to time it? Okay, and then will you go ahead and just bring it to me and just set the stopwatch. And then we're gonna go ahead and come up into a plank. Now watch the shoulders aren't up here, shoulders are down, and just holding it here to begin. Thank you. Good. Hold those abdominals on, and maybe you like a little movement here. So you're just gonna rock back and forth towards the heels and towards the toes. Heels and toes. Back and forth here, breathing. Remember, our mind gives out a lot quicker than your body. Now you're pressing, look at those hands. Your hands, each finger should be separated to give you stability and take the weight out of the wrist a bit. And it helps, you really want to lift up and not be dropping down. Now stay here, we're almost done with this one. 1 foot at a time, lifts up straight. And lift. And lift. Good. Working through the glutes a little. Okay, now from here, keep everything the same, just lower down to the elbows. Good. And holding it here. Pull those abdominals on. Breathing. If you feel it in your back, come down to your knees or go into like a rest pose, like child's pose. And while you're here, you're just going to lean your body to the right and to the left, and to the right, and to the left. If you feel better just staying steady, go ahead and do that. Good. 1 more time each side. And then hold it steady. Breathing here. Almost there, guys. Think of the kneecaps or the thighs pressing up so that they're not releasing down and they're staying engaged. Okay, and then from here, last thing, and then we're coming down. You bring those feet in. So you're lifting the butt up towards the ceiling, and then I'm pressing my upper body forward and then my chest towards my legs. And you're reaching those heels towards the ground. You can walk in a little more if you want. You doing okay up there, Claudia? Yeah. Good. Press those heels down a little more, Claudia. Yeah. And then chest back. Almost there, guys. Breathing here. Make sure that rib cage is not just totally reaching towards the ground. It's drawing in just a little bit. And then let's slowly lower down and go into child's pose. Nice. That was 2 minutes and 40 seconds, okay? So, nice way to just bring some heat into the body. Stay there, but just walk your hands out to the left so you get a side stretch in the right ribs. And then walk your hands off to the right and let your head lower down. And then just for a moment, actually let's come up. We're going to do our next set of jumps here. I'll scoop this out of the way. Okay, so let's go ahead and find whatever version you are doing here. Abdominals stay connected here and up and down here. We could play music. I feel like we should. And last 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Very nice. Okay, come back onto your mat, and you're going to go onto your hands and knees here. Okay. So knees are right under the hips, and then your hands are right underneath your shoulders. And just start with a couple cat-cows where you round your spine, looking down, and then exhale, tailbone and head reach up. And again, round your spine, and then head and tailbone reach up. And again, inhale, and exhale, and one more of each. Inhale, and exhale. Good. Now, with that abdominal connection, you're going to slowly reach your right arm forward, and just test your balance. Make sure you're not completely leaning to the left. And then while you stay there, you start to drag your left leg along the mat to straighten it out, and then lift it up. Hold it there, and then pulse the arm and leg up and down, and lift, and lift. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, lower down. And then left arm, right leg, reach out, pull those abdominals on, and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, lower down. Now we're just going to go into alternating without the pulses. Right arm, left leg, extend out and lift up. Take your time, because watch that balance, and lower down. You know how we did a lot of that sideline work yesterday, working the outside of the legs? That leg that is bent, that is where you want to feel the work in the side of the leg to help keep that stability. Then let's go ahead, left arm, right leg, reach, and lower. Switch sides, and notice, is one side more challenging for you than the other? And lower. One more time each side. Left arm, right leg, and lower. And right arm, left leg, and lower. Good. Go ahead and clasp your hands. Actually, sorry, stay up on your hands. Curl your toes under. And then, let me scoot back in case you can see me better here. Okay, and then what you're gonna do is you pull those abdominals on, and then you just slightly lift those knees just an inch or two off of the ground here. Hold it, stabilize, press through those fingers, those thumbs included, press through it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, and just for a moment, come up, make fists with your hands, and open up through your spine. And then come back down. One more time. Hands underneath the shoulders, curl those toes, pull those abdominals on, and hover those knees off the ground just an inch or two. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then push back into down dog. So you can just walk your hands forward a little bit or your feet back, and just take a nice stretch here. Pedal up the feet where you bend one knee at a time, and just let the opposite leg go down towards the ground. Okay, good. And then coming down, let's do one abdominal, at least here, before we go into our next set. So you're gonna come on your back, your legs are gonna be up in the air, and then you're gonna go ahead and cross the ankles, and then we're gonna do just the little, let me scoot down a little and I'll scoot up. Okay, and then you're gonna do this little lift with the hips. So it's through the abdominals, and I'm lifting and lowering, and lift. Keep going here. Pulling onto your abdominals, pressing through those arms to help stabilize here, and breathing. Keep going, but cross the ankles the opposite way to keep us nice and even. Lifting up and down. And lift. And lift. And 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then go ahead and come up. And then let's go ahead and do our next set of the jumps here. How you doing? Okay. All right, hope you guys are doing well with this. All right, stay connected, find whatever version. If you're fatigued or something's bothering you, maybe stay with just like an easy set like that. All right, and let's go. It's our last set of these. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stay in that squat. Turn the arms out, and then pinky is towards the ceiling, and you're pressing up and down here. Good. And then you can stay pulling the abdominals on. Continue like that. Little presses up and down here. Continue and just take your legs straight. Lift your upper body up. Continue with those arms though. Pinkies up.
Back.
No, up, still pressing up. Good. For 10 more, your long arms. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stay there and press back. And you can stay up if you want, just because I'm filming on 2 different things. It's kind of weird because my head keeps getting cut off. So pressing back and press back and back. I'm trying to find a way to get some of these on YouTube so they last longer than 24 hours for you guys in case you want to come and do them another time. over the weekend or something if it's better for you. And press back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last thing, circle, circle, circle.
Thought you were done.
Circle, circle, circle. And last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And last, reverse. It's a lot of last, I know. Okay, promise this is it after this. And
It's like
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And shake it out. Just kind of roll your shoulders back here. And then do kind of a big roll with one shoulder where you just go back. And reverse it. Maybe scoot just an inch to the left so I can, good. And then opposite arm, circle it around. Good, and then reverse it. You looking at the time?
Yep.
How much longer is this? Rude. And last one. Good. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do one more thing, and then I got a request to do a little more stretching today, so we'll do that. Okay, so grab your mat. Let's come down on our back and do, let's do like another abdominal, and then we'll stretch. All right, so bend those knees into the chest, interlace the hands behind the head, and then let's go ahead and keep the legs bent to start. Exhale, the upper body comes up, left leg goes straight out and rotate towards the bent knee, and switch. So just a simple crisscross or bicycle, not too fast, not too fast. Good. All right, I'm gonna slow it down. So bend the right knee in and turn and hold it for 3, 2, 1. Point those toes, get some stretch the opposite way in the feet. 2, 1, and switch and hold. 2, 3, switch and hold. 2, 3, and switch and hold. 2, 3, and hold. 2, 3. Now faster and switch. Keep going here. Now you can pick up the pace for 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Good. Stay there. One more hug into the chest, rock side to side. Massage that spine. Happy baby, where you hold on to the outsides of the feet. Pull the knees down. If this is too much and you're like, I cannot grab my toes, maybe go ahead and you can grab behind your thighs or anything too. Okay? And holding it here, I'm going to turn this way. And if you have room and you want, why don't you take them, straighten out the legs, and then just open them as wide as you can go out to the sides. Good. Bring it back together. And then let's go ahead and extend that left leg straight out on the ground. Right leg comes up for that hamstring stretch. Flex that left foot on the floor. Hold wherever you can on the foot, or I'm sorry, behind the right leg. I'd say the hamstring stretch I find to be one of the most important stretches. The hamstrings, the length of the hamstrings tightens up very quickly. And so if you have problems with hamstring tightness or back problems,
Can you strap me?
yeah, then this is a really important one. Claudio is going to demonstrate with the strap, since he has it right here. And then I think it's a really nice stretch. I don't have a lot of room to my side here, but if you open the leg out to the right, so you let it go out as far as you can, maybe you hold behind the thigh or somewhere on the leg so it doesn't just run loose on you and you feel like you're overstretching. Nice. And coming back up. And let's switch to the left side, holding wherever you can on the leg. And then go ahead and straighten the leg as much as you can. Flex that right foot, the leg is straight out. Unless it's too much for you, you can keep the right leg bent. Remember, we're all so different. You put me with all of you and have to go for a run, I will most likely be the last person. Like, there's just certain things that we all are strong at and that we are challenged with, so just do the best you can. And you just see how your body feels, right? You want to find exercises and movements that feel good for you and that you don't dread doing. And then out to the side with the leg. Breathing here, and when you've got that left leg out to the left, you want to make sure the right hip stays grounded. Good, and then come back up with that leg, and then coming up, and then let's go ahead and do legs out wide. So I can get it up here. All right, so you're gonna open those legs up. Take the arms up towards the ceiling, flex those feet. And if you feel like you're kind of really collapsing there, maybe you're gonna be better sitting on a pillow or something. And then right hand comes down, left reaches over towards the right foot, right leg, wherever you can reach. And try to have your chest reaching out. We're not going to collapse down right now. We're just reaching over to the side for a moment. And then do that opposite where your chest reaches towards the leg. So you're turning the direction of the body, the chest towards the leg. And then coming back up, left arm down, right arm up, and stretching over towards that foot. Again, opening that chest. Good. Turn, Claudio, the right hand, the fingers in towards your body. So yeah, just rotates the shoulder a little differently. Good. And then turn towards the foot or the leg and reaching down. Good. And then coming up and coming straight forward. You can kind of just crawl your hands out forward. And then first start with a straight spine, right? You're lengthening out. And then coming forward, bring your hands in front of you now, Claudio, but try to keep a straight spine as you reach forward. And then you let yourself kind of round down here. Good. And then last thing, bring the bottoms of the feet together. Give the bottoms of the feet a little stretch here too, pressing into the bottoms of the feet. Really important to get some stretch through the feet. And you can even like pull on the toes to stretch them out a little bit. And you can do the opposite, Claudio, if that felt better for you.
Yeah. I do both.
And then letting yourself come forward for a moment. Feeling so grateful to be doing this with all of you and that you're taking a little time for you. It's so important. And I do want to just end with showing you one thing because I always love to give tips that I think can help with better posture and alignment. Claudia, I'm going to show it on you. So go ahead and lie down on your back. So just real fast, if you can see, scoot over this way a little more so scoot the mat. Actually, come on here, I'm sorry. It's going to be better. Okay, let me just show you this real fast before you go. So when he is down on his back, go ahead. Go, down. Let's move along. Okay, so, all right, I don't know, it's so far back, you may not be able to see it. But his head falls kind of deep back, and I feel like it gets into his neck a little bit. So if you have, bring your chin up even a little more. Nope, head down, chin up. Yeah. So that can be his tendency even more. I don't know if you can see it on camera. So if you have that tendency, lift your head up. makes a big difference if you support it with something. I've mentioned it a couple times and just wanted to visually show it. When you're doing some of the stretches and exercises, if you feel like your neck does out a bit, prop it up with a towel, a pillow, anything like that to help support it. Okay? Have a great day. Thanks so much for coming on. It was great to see you all here. All right, have a good day.